Today we're going deep into the physiological history and technique on 3 Soviet-inspired drills with one main drill that this whole exercises are built around. These drills that build unparalleled strength, power and stability for wrestlers and combat athletes. We'll start with the Soviet Zercher Deadlift, transition down to that sandbag at the track start line for overhead throw, and finish with the split stance Zercher Pulse under band tension. Let's break it down. Exercise number 1, Soviet Zercher Deadlift. The Soviet wrestling program adapted the Zercher Deadlift for conditioned athletes to lift and slam opponents from compromised clinch positions, mimicking mid-match grappling scenarios. Eastern Bloc coaches prized front-loaded lifts for this ability to simultaneously develop quads, glutes, traps, and spinal erectors under load. The coaching cues: number 1, grip and elbow position. Slide the bar into the crook of your elbows. Wrap the thumbs under the bar, fingers over, maintain a wrestler's grip. Tuck elbows close to the ribs and forearms vertical. Number 2, stance and setup. Feet shoulder width apart, toes turned out or a little bit straight depending on how you're feeling and how your mobility is. Always remember the foot placement is what makes you feel comfortable in that position. Bar over midfoot, shins grazing the bar. Chest proud, ribs down. Brace the core as if you're absorbing a takedown. Number 3, execution. Hinge and drive. Push hips back and keep torso upright. Once the bar clears the knees, push the floor away with your legs. Squeeze the glutes at the lockout. Avoid overextending the lower back. Number 4, reps. Perform 5 to 6 controlled reps per set, focusing on maintaining tension. The benefits for wrestlers and combat athletes: clinching power stimulates lifting an opponent's center of mass from the belt or upper thighs. Spinal resilience forces strong erector activation in a semi-flex position, critical for resisting takedowns. Upper back and trap strength. Front loading demands isometric trap contraction, improving collar tie and underhook control. Core bracing holds an awkward shifting load. Teaches your midsection to stabilize under duress. Exercise number 2, Sandbag Behind-the-Back Overhead Throw. Why the ballistic sandbag works. Dynamic load. Unlike a ridge implement, a sandbag shifts, forcing full body stabilization. Ideal for messy situations, teaching your body how to control itself when being taken down, or forcing an underhook to stop the takedown, or taking somebody down with a double leg with that clinch work. Real world forces it also mimics. Transference to throws builds rate of force development, aka RFD, directly improving takedown explosiveness. Coaching cues: number 1, pick up and load. Feet shoulder width apart, keep knees bent. Grip the sandbag in an underhook grip, in an underhook position. Thumbs under, fingers over. In one fluid motion, throw the bag behind you in the overhead throw, keeping elbows high, settling into an underhook. So you underhook and you're forcing the opponent up. Dip and drive, keep the knees dip, explode hips forward and snap hips through forcefully, driving the bag overhead. Number 3, the release and follow. Release the bag at full extension, or even triple extension if you finish at the balls of your feet. And then track the flight of the sandbag and jog after it. And then repeat what you did on the other side. This will build not only explosiveness, but also it will mimic the movements that the wrestlers would do. So say if you perform an underhook and you're trying to jog to the center line, or you're trying to go after your opponent for that conditioning, this will mimic that. Okay, for the reps, do 4 to 5 maximal throws, full effort every time you throw. The benefits for wrestlers and combat athletes: takedown power, reinforces the hip drive pattern used to shoot and lift opponents. Shoulder durability, teaches the rotator cuff and scapular stabilizers to handle unpredictable loads. Grip and core reinforcement, maintaining control of the shifting load, hones deep core forearm strength. Exercise number 3, split stance Zercher Pulses with the bands. Purpose of band resisted pulses: peak contraction focus. Bands increase tension at the top of the pulse, maximizing muscle fiber recruitment. Unilateral stability, split stance challenges hip and core stabilizers to resist rotational forces. Now for the coaching cues. Number 1, setup and band placement. You hook each end of the bands on each end of the poles, that secure poles. You put the bands in the crook of your elbows and you get into a wrestler's grip. Then the front foot bends 90 degrees, the knee tracking over toes. Rear leg stepped back 1.5 times hip wide. Hip square, prevent the band from yanking you sideways. Pulse mechanics: from the bottom, drive front heel down, pulse band up 2 to 3 inches. You can hold for 1 to 2 seconds. Squeeze quads and glutes under max tension. Control descent and let the band pull you, then resist. Leg switch and reps: switch front leg without dropping the band, and reps can be between 8 to 10 reps altogether in each side, or 16 to 20 total. Benefits for wrestlers and combat athletes: single leg strength, corrects imbalances, vital for sprawl and recover situations. Joint stability, builds hip abductors and adductors, and deep core, key for base breaking defenses. Isometric strength gains, teaches muscles to hold under extreme tension, critical when stuck in scrambles. All 3 of these drills chain perfectly. Front-loaded strength from Zercher Deadlifts primes your hips and core. Ballistic sandbag throws converts the strength into full body power. Band resisted pulses lock in stability and unilateral control, driving a complete package for combat dominance. Give this Soviet-inspired trilogy a shot next week. Drop the round count in the comments below. If this added value to your workout routine, click the like button and subscribe for the next video of Chakron X Fitness. Chakron X out.